Hey guys, I think this will be video 4 for the Gen 5. I want to just kind of cover what I wasn't able to capture last night, as well as what I did today as far as all the work. But anyway, I got the entire engine painted. The lights the sun is really difficult where it is, so I'm just going to kind of scan around here and just kind of highlight some of the paint work. There's a few more things that need to be done, but for the most part it looks really good. I got about, and it's probably 5 coats, 4 to 5 coats minimum after the zinc primer. And these exhaust mans apparently are in really good condition. I didn't question the client, so I trust that he'll maintain them, and we should be okay. But basically I just want to kind of capture several different things here as far as how well the paint job turned out, and inside the boat even. This is where it might be a little difficult because the sun is blinding on the corner of that rocker cover right there. I'm going to try to keep it out. So anyway, turned out really good. I don't think there's a lot. I might get a better view because of the light. Yeah, it's a little bit better. But it turned out really good. Okay, the rest of the video, and I have the, well, I'll go ahead and talk about it right now. There's the push rod. Went ahead and I talked to the client last night late, and he was okay with just the one, so that'll show you just how little bit it was out. It's probably a little over 1/8 of an inch. These are all the components that are basically marine power, and I did a really thorough cleaning, and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. It just goes on forever, but turned out really good. Again, everything's got one coat of the Muller zinc primer, and it's been really good. It holds up really good. You could do a 2-part epoxy, but not in something like this. But I have done that before with engines. But for the most part, this is excellent paint. Here's the heat exchanger. Turned out really good. I'm really happy with that. And I'll show you basically where everything started, the condition of it, what it basically looked like. You probably saw in some of the pictures or in some of the early videos, but that was after the prep work, I believe. So you can see how much prep work I've done just to get it to the point where it's really clean. And I think that pulley's going to clean up okay. I haven't had a chance to check it. Worst case scenario, I might have to replace that, but I don't think so. The grooves, the V grooves, look really good. Wiring harness. What I did, I split the TBI and the ECU portion of the harness, and thought it was going to be a little bit more complex to split it, but it really wasn't that difficult. It was basically just at the distributor. That's the old wiring harness. I don't really need it, but I'm going to use it to map out the work for the new harness, which is for the 9 pin. And the cool thing about Marine Power and Mercury cruisers, they what is it? They share the same 9 pin plug, which is really cool. And had this been a Volvo or some unique, I think the OMC, the older, it might have been a really difficult transition from the throttle body to carbureted. So I knew the fact that Marine Power and Merc shared a lot of the same stuff, so, and it wasn't very complex. There was a few things that were complex, but for the most part it's going to be a real straightforward transition. This old wiring harness could have been reused now that I realize it, but doesn't matter. We've already got the new one, and I'll use it, so all's well. And I believe, well, I guess I covered everything that I really needed to. I didn't really, I don't see the need to discuss much more, but basically I know that in the videos I didn't get to capture the finished paint work. The next video will probably be pretty much the finished product, and maybe even running it on the trailer. So anyway, I'm going to shut the video down right there. I still got to all day tomorrow. I got to do things like rebuild the raw water pump, and I had a kit for that. And I got a ton of other, I'm looking in the front there, I got a ton of other small items, switches, sensors, and stuff like that that I'm going to change out as well. In other words, like all the old oil sensors, they're going to be replaced. Everything's stripped out of it. Even though all of that stuff was working fine, the whole idea of this project was to renew as much as we could to make it, you know, as close to like a remanufactured engine as possible. So anyway, again, I'll shut the video down there. Thanks guys, appreciate you checking in.